Nora returns to LA after a hiatus to get her life back and to find her lost child. After a strange encounter with her ex Anthony at the airport, she visits her estranged father Henry's place. Angela is throwing a party where she tries to humiliate Lisa. Nora intervenes and humiliates Angela, making her cry. Henry enters the scene, getting shocked at Nora's transformation. Will Nora be able to hold her own against her father? Will Henry create more trouble for her? Will Nora ever find her missing child? The shock on Henry's face was clear. He too had never imagined his elder daughter could become so beautiful. The light in Angela's eyes flickered at the sight. Suddenly, she burst into tears and pulled the photo from her mouth. She wailed as loudly as she could for the crowd. "Nora, I'm sorry that Anthony is breaking off his engagement with you. I know you hate me for it. Take it out on me as much as you want." "Nora, Anthony is breaking off his engagement with you because of your bad choices, your cheating, the pregnancy. You ruined that relationship yourself. What does your sister have to do with it?" Henry's words made Nora feel as cold as ice. 5 years ago, her father's cruelty had broken her heart. She was about to defend herself when her stepmother, Wendy Simpson, suddenly came forward to restrain her father. "There are so many people watching, Henry. There are more important things to worry about right now." Nora blinked. "More important things?" Henry suppressed his anger and spat. "Come upstairs with me." They gathered in Henry's study. Henry, Wendy, and Angela all sat together as a family. Nora sat opposite them. Henry went straight to the point. "Nora, the Greys have agreed to cancel your engagement. Your sister will marry Anthony instead. It's also your sister's birthday today. Why don't you give her the company that your mother left to you as a wedding and birthday gift?" Angela added eagerly, "Your pregnancy scandal embarrassed all of us. You nearly dragged the Greys down with you, and their reputation still hasn't completely recovered. You've got a lot of mistakes to make up for. You can start by giving me the company." Henry passed the contract that he had prepared in advance to Nora and said, "This is an ownership transfer agreement. Sign it." Nora's eyes went cold. She felt her stomach coiling in disgust at their greed. She looked up from the paperwork and said, "No." Angela screeched like a cat that had been stepped on. "Nora, what do you mean by that?" Nora glanced outside. It was getting late. She wanted to get back to see Cherry and get some sleep. Not wanting to waste any more time, she said, "Angela, congratulations on your engagement, but you're not getting a wedding gift from me." Without another glance at her family, Nora stood up and walked out. Henry shouted after her, "Stop right there, Nora!" But she ignored him. As she reached the front porch, Angela came running up to block her path. "Just tell me the truth, Nora. Are you going to try to take Anthony back? Is that why you're really here?" Nora shook her head. "Get out of my way. Don't lie to me, I can see right through you. You're so shameless." Angela raised her arm, preparing to slap Nora across the face. But Nora caught her wrist before the blow could land. Angela couldn't pull free of Nora's grasp. Flustered and embarrassed, she cursed angrily. "Don't you dare think that Anthony will take you back just because you're a little prettier now. He'll never marry someone like you. You ruined yourself with that little child. Where is that little brat anyway? Did you finally abandon it like the father abandoned you?" Nora slapped Angela with all her strength. She looked like a madwoman, a demon crawling out of hell. "If I ever hear you say anything about my daughter again, I'm not holding back." With one last warning glare at her sister, Nora turned and left. Neon lights flickered across the California night sky. Nora sat in the cab with her eyes closed. Angela's words about her child rang in her ears. Thinking about the whole situation depressed her all over again. It was still a mystery how she had become pregnant 5 years ago. She still had no idea who Cherry's father was. "We're here." The driver's voice interrupted Nora's thoughts. She had only just arrived and entered the hotel when a row of bodyguards rushed out in front of her and stopped her in her tracks. "Please step aside." There were other people scattered across the lobby who had also been stopped by the bodyguards. They murmured to each other in low voices. "What is Mr. Hunt going out for? It's so late." "Apparently the little Hunt boy wants to go out for chocolate mousse cake, so we all have to wait." Nora just wanted to get back to her suite and get to sleep. Just then she spotted a tall, imposing figure striding out of the elevator with a young boy in his arms. The man kept his gaze straight as he walked forward. However, as he was about to walk past Nora, he came to a sudden halt. He looked at her piercingly and said in a deep voice, "Miss Smith." Nora froze mid-yawn. Who is the mysterious man who calls her out? Will Nora find something out that will change her life? How will Henry react to Nora's rejection of his offer?
Hey, I'm Nora. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of Saving Nora.